Oh boy. Oh boy, there's some ominous music playing. Sounds very dark elfy. That's right, folks. Welcome to the stream tonight. It's gonna be one mom to rule them all. Welcome. Just kind of letting things kick off here a little bit. I posted some alerts, even though it was kind of last second planning. I don't. Does it really help if I plan a stream a long way in advance? Or if you put it too far in advance, will people, like, forget about it? You know what I mean? Like, is it better to just post and say I'm streaming? Do you do it a day ahead of time? Do you try and follow the same time schedule, maybe? Really curious. I've never really been a streamer as much as I've just recorded videos. Trantor, welcome. Ikit Claw, thanks for being here. Warner, yes, we will have hand Ganeth executioners. Haven't caught a live stream. Awesome-tastic. I'm glad you're here. Pufflix, thanks for playing in the tournament earlier, as well as Ikit too. Tusa, welcome. Regina, good to see you. Otis, Puff Bubba, Captain Casual, James, JTS. What the Morathi is going on? Well, hopefully some revenge. JTS, some revenge, meaning we're going to take back everything that was ours. One mom to rule them all. What's going on, Hannibal? Thanks for being here tonight. Rematch? Rematch on what? We can't say, Regina. It's a secret still. The world at large doesn't know what took place. Thank you all for being here. I'm a little bit early tonight. I mean, I didn't give people a lot of notice to begin with, but I'm a little bit early. But that's okay. We'll just get started earlier. Maybe that means we get a little more time streaming. It's never a bad thing. Our dear Admiral here has rebuilt his once great Dread Fleet. He doesn't have any helpers with him, though. And I really can't recruit much. We can get a sorceress here, though. That's really what I want, mostly. It kind of hurts to take one that's this low of a level, but is what it is. What kind of sorceress do we want for this guy? I mean, fire is always a lot of fun. Let's go fire.
Who seeks my malice?
Little fire.
Feel the power.
Little fire for Scarecrow. Hey, can you all hear me just fine, by the way? What's up, AC5025? Feel free to ask the questions. Feel free. Folks, Regina's asking for a rematch. We held the first Heirs Dog Dirt tournament. Spartan 9, you're trying to keep your college open? I didn't know they had any colleges open. Like, is it going to shut down, meaning, like, not shut down from virus, but, like, it's, like, out of money? Like, going to shut down because it's just out of business, or what? Hopefully it works out for you, man. I'd hate to have your college close. Good luck to you in that. Fight hard if you think it's right. Ragnar, thanks for the 50. You're far too kind. It says, shall we start the corruption of chaos at 50? We are going to spread a lot of chaos corruption, but it does not have to be through kind donations such as Ragnar has done here. He's far too kind to me. But I will spread a whole lot of chaos corruption in your honor, Ragnar. And we're going to start. I am so tired of this jerk being alive. And did they hurt my... I had a sorceress, or wait, no, it's Morathi, never mind. This is like one of the few armies with Morathi that hasn't lost a character due to an assassination attempt. We are going to wipe out Katep. It's absolutely ridiculous that he's alive and that he, has been this way. MSI Raider laptop and it overheats like mad. Do you experience the same on your rigs? Well, I mostly play on desktops. But here, let me show you something real quick, AC5025. This may be interesting for you. All right. Back in the day, I used to travel a lot, and when I was traveling, I bought an MSI laptop because they sponsored me, so I went and bought one so I could record on the road. And it's this. Look how big this is. Thick boy. This is enormous. And it has these huge vents on the bottoms and a really intricate exhaust system and all kinds of stuff. And I would put it on top of like a little holder thing that would help it get better ventilation and stuff like that. Even it runs hot. Laptops run hot. And that's a huge one that's made to have a whole bunch of ventilation. Not all laptops are the same, but basically what you're doing is when you have a gaming laptop, you're trying to put all this performance into a very small area, and it's very difficult to spread the heat out. So almost all laptops are going to run pretty warm. Some are definitely better than others. Now, if you're saying like it overheats and turns off, that's kind of a problem. I would want to talk to support about that and see if they can help you, like maybe something needs to be taken care of. But as far as them just getting really hot and running the fans really loud, that's pretty normal for a gaming laptop. The best thing you can do is just, try and get it on a good flat surface, and you can buy stuff here. I'll show you. You can buy stuff like this. This is like a little laptop pad, and it even has little fans on it, and it's got little feet. See, that'll poke up here on the bottom to give it some surface. And these fans are actually powered by a little plug or a battery if you want. And you can do stuff like this to help. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, gaming laptops just tend to run hot. It says routinely hits 90°C. My laptop, even that big one, was hitting 90°C in the middle of a long gaming session too. I mean, the laptop pads can help a little, but I mean they're hot, man. That's just unfortunately the nature of trying to put a lot of power in a small form factor. They're noisy and they're hot. There are some that run cooler than others in given circumstances, but they tend to be noisy and hot. But yeah, 90°C is pretty normal, like for my gaming laptop as well, and a lot of others that I've seen. Especially if you're playing games for a long time or doing like a really heavy workload on it. Now, if you were just like cruising the web and it's running at 90°C, yeah, you got problems. That is probably not an acceptable situation. But I mean, if you're playing games for a long time, pretty hard, like Warhammer is a very demanding game. Any Total War game is. If you're playing a demanding game like that, yeah, it's gonna take a toll.
Cruel dreadlord.
For sure. But yeah, mine is like a Titan model. It's not a Titan graphics card. They just called it a Titan. It's actually got like a 1070 and an old i7 in it. Still actually a really great gaming laptop, even after 2.5 or almost 3 years. Still runs pretty well. But yeah, they're just noisy and they run warm. That's, like I said, some are slightly better than others. I've never messed with a whole lot of laptop models, but that's just kind of how they work. I've had 2 different laptop models. I had a Gigabyte one years ago. It ran really hot, and I bought this one. It's a little better than the Gigabyte one as far as running hot because it's so much bigger, but it's also huge and heavy, and the Gigabyte one wasn't that big and heavy, so I don't know. It's kind of a trade-off. Like, the bigger and bulkier a laptop is, typically the better the temperatures will be, but also the less portable it is, and the less of a laptop it really is, right? But, I mean, a laptop pad is definitely not a bad idea. Especially if you have intake on the bottom of your laptop. It should help. Alright. Anyway, hopefully that helps AC5025. Good question. Some people do game on the laptops, and that is part of the reality you're going to deal with when you're gaming on a laptop.
On the prowl.
Would definitely recommend the little cooling pad to set them on. You can find them on Newegg or Amazon or whatever, wherever you live, wherever they sell stuff like that. If you're lucky enough to be close to a micro center, I wish I lived close to a micro center. I'm so jealous that you can actually buy all that stuff in person if you live in the right place. The closest micro center to me is like 3.5 hours away.
Lord of the wild things.
Jealous in a good way. I'm happy for you. If you all have access to a micro center. Let's see. That is correct, Regina. No matter how bulky, no matter how bulky it is. Here, let's, I don't know if I can actually get the camera down there, but I'll let you all try and see. This is my desktop that I'm gaming on right now. Just to kind of give you an idea of the size, like there's my hand. It weighs at least 50 pounds, but definitely 50 pounds. So you're correct, Regina, it is much more portable than that. Much more portable than that. Oh, you need to throw any money here, says thanks to all the viewers. AC5025, well, good luck with it, man. Hopefully you find something that works for you. I liked the cooling pad. It's very portable if you're Hulk, Ragnar. If you're like the Hulk and you can carry stuff around like that, it is extremely portable. I mean, you could throw it across the yard, whatever. But yeah, about 50 pounds. It's so heavy. It's ridiculous. Every time I pick it up, I just ask myself why. Like, why did I build this? And then I realize it's because I'm a junkie. I'm an absolute tech junkie. That's why I built it. Let's see. Who else wounded? Oh, she's standing right outside our boat. I think we've lost one of these witch elves, or death hags, permanently.
Corruption of the vilest sort.
I think we permanently lost the death hag in that army. Man, if I recruit these elsewhere, they're a lot higher rank. But then I have to walk all the way up here, and they're probably just gonna get injured along the way.
Witch elf priestess, speaker of secrets.
Alright, whatever.
Death hag ready.
Get our death hag in there. What else we gotta do here? That's not a computer, that's a display cabinet. That is actually probably a fairly accurate reflection of it. A glass display cabinet. It certainly weighs more like one if you're picking it up to move it. But yeah, I think that's probably a pretty fair representation of what it is versus what you call it. You know? I don't find that to be unreasonable. Wish I could stream. Aussie internet sucks. Well, hey, I live here in the States, and it's like if I was 5 miles south, there's fiber. If I was 5 miles north, there's fiber. If I was in the county to the south of me, there's fiber. If I was in the Oklahoma county to the west of me, there's fiber. I'm in like this island of crap internet here. And honestly, most of the internet in Arkansas is pretty crap. And it's not because Arkansas is like a crappy place. It's just that you get these like long-time cable companies in the States, like Cox and Time Warner and who's the other big one? Verizon, like all these companies that, these big telecom companies, and they just kind of have a monopoly on all of it, and it's not an easy market to get into.
Power awaits
and
me.
so you just don't see a lot of
Cruelty
competition.
and
So
violence.
even here, where there's a lot of, like, the cost of living here is very low. Most everything that I get is
Destruction
really
lies
good.
beyond.
Internet's pretty meh. So it kind of just depends
For
on
Nagaroth,
where you're
for
at.
Victory.
What is this going on here? Is there something? Oh, it's my microphone. It's like, what is that black thing on the screen? There we go. It's my microphone. Regina says, I'm living in the capital city of my state and don't have fiber. Literally one street over, they have it. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
Falling back.
I've never understood that.
Withdraw.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to retreat.
I have
Here's the
dark
thing with fiber that I
carnage
don't
and
get.
bloodshed await.
So a lot of the places around here are very
Death to
rural.
all
Like,
enemies.
Arkansas is not a heavily populated state. There's like 3 million people in the entire state. And so people are spread out a lot. And so I get why a company hasn't invested a bunch of money in some really heavy infrastructure all the way out to everybody's little individual homestead in the middle of nowhere, right?
Druki.
That makes sense. And I mean, that makes little financial sense for them to pay all that money, and they'll never get a return on the investment. Got it. That said, all of these places have electricity. and there's power lines running even way out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody has electricity. The county to the south of me all has fiber because the electric co-op there just, you know, talk to the people who are part of their co-op, which are all the people who use electricity in that region. And the people were like, sure, we'd love to have fiber. They're like, okay. And so they just hung a fiber on their electric lines. And apparently the reason the electric co-op, is the way I understood it, they can do that because they own the lines and they can run it. But I think cable companies and others are required to bury the lines. And that's very, very expensive and requires all these permits and stuff, so they don't like to do it. Again, I don't know if all this is true. This is just what I read, heard a little bit of. Why don't they just hang it from the freaking power lines? Problem solved. Hang it from the power lines. They run to every house in the country, basically, unless you live in a cabin in the middle of the mountains. I mean, run the fiber on the electric lines. It is not that difficult to solve. It's very, very easy, and then that doesn't cost very much money either. So it's really strange to me why that hasn't been done. It's just very odd. Anyway, I get off on that tangent because it just really makes me crazy. Really makes me crazy. Let's see. Let's go Slaughter Lord. It's not too sensitive, Ikit, because they already do it. My brother has it from his electric company. It runs on his electric line all the way to his house, all over his county. And it's a very rural county. The county he lives in is far more rural than where I'm at.
A would-be traitor.
It works. They already do it. Just not everybody does it. And so it's really strange. I don't get it. It definitely works, though.
Dark Lord.
If we vote for Gorbul, though, Gorbul would fix this. That's for sure. He would destroy every human. And then we wouldn't even have to worry about fiber.
Nagaroth nobility.
He wouldn't tolerate humans asking for fiber internet.
Yes. Destructive.
I'd be the best prime minister. No. Air would be a terrible prime minister. I don't like politics. It's nauseating. Running things, and like I'm fascinated with, like, you know, kind of how countries and governments get set up and all that kind of stuff, like just from a curiosity standpoint. But the actual reality of politics is absolutely nauseating to me. And it's because I'm the kind of person that doesn't have any problem just like not being the leader. I don't have to be a leader. I have no problem like just kind of following if someone decent is being a leader. And so yeah, politics is terrible for me because I just don't have that mindset. It happens at work a lot too. Like a lot of people at work are super cutthroat. I did that wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. A lot of people at work are like super cutthroat, for instance. You know, I mean, they'll not literally, but they'll figuratively kill the person in front of them in order to get the job they want. I hate that. Like, I would rather get stuck with the lower job, like, than have to live that way and be the vice president. Like, I can't do it. It's not for everybody, right? That's just my personality. Like, I would rather be, like, earning a decent living and be fairly happy doing what I'm doing than have to be the cutthroat, stab everybody in the back to get, like, to the big time or something. Not saying that I don't work hard and try and get myself better in life, but at the same time, it's like, it's not worth that point where you get somewhere and the only way to move up is to be that way. Mark Mead says, but you're leading multiple stacks. I am. Total War is that one place where I guess I'm okay leading. Because it's all fake, right? And yet I'm playing the Dark Elves. I know. Here I am saying all this, and I'm like playing as the faction that draws everybody into chaotic tyranny and gluttony and all kinds of... Yeah, that's funny. That is a pretty good irony. I guess it's fun when it's make-believe. Not so fun in real life. Oh man, that is pretty ironic. I like it. Good call. I don't like power trips. Hey, I'm gonna go play my Morathi campaign.
Rookie sorceress.
Oh, did I miss it? Awesome-tastic. Sorry, I missed the 10 earlier. It says, haven't caught a live stream in forever. Thank you so much for the 10, Awesome-tastic. My apologies. I saw that, and I was talking about something else, and I meant to get to you, and I did not. I apologize a million times. Awesome-tastic. Thank you for the 10. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you got to join us for this stream. Sorry it took me a minute to respond to you there. Obviously, I'm easily distracted. My mind is not laser-focused, one might say. Don't fire at will, because we'll sneak up on these guys here.
Supreme sorceress. Battle calls.
Return your Warhammer card. This is serious business. Okay, Warhammer's not make-believe. It's a serious fantasy. How about that, Regina? It's a serious fantasy. Oh, we're gonna get shot. Guess I should have been paying attention.
We are ready.
I'm trying to kill up a few of these sword masters. Back up, back up, back up. Dragon gonna breathe you.
To destruction.
Hurry, back up, back up. All right, army.
For Hecate.
Feel free to come attack.
Shades. Forward.
Black Dragos. Dragons can... Oh, here's another dragon. Kill that dragon. Why don't you? Sounds like a good idea. I didn't use my breath attacks again. Oh, 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 burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Aw, too late. Come on, burn, baby, burn. I got canceled. I got canceled. Ooh, I think we got assault to stone. Get assaulted.
I summon thee.
Wait. I need a more... It's gonna kind of rip up my own guys just a little, but I'm gonna take that risk. Because that's the most expensive target. Let's milk off these guys. Alright, what's going on? Get up here and attack. What are you waiting on? Shades, air is totally misusing you right now. What? Really? 2 black dragons and I don't even halfway kill a moon dragon? CA, please.
Supreme sorceress.
CA, please. What a load of horse crap. Speaking of dragons, y'all want to kill that one? Because he's going to kill my whole army, apparently. What a fat load of horse crap. 2 black dragons, 1v1 the sun dragon. And he totally kills one of my units and isn't even halfway dead. Not even halfway. Bunch of bull. Let's enfeeble this foe.
Summoning destruction.
Attack.
I'm doing terrible in this first battle, by the way. I gotta get my game on. We're getting absolutely wrecked. This is Regina's army, too. Oh, Regina's gonna die. Dark Regina, run.
Follow me.
Save Dark Regina. I can't kill her on her first outing. I'm getting your army killed, Regina. How are we just getting... How are my Blackguard getting shreked by spearmen? This is so much CA, please. I don't even know where to start the CA, please. I mean, I've even got Death Hags supporting a lot of these fights. Look over here, Dragon Princes, totally killing a Blackguard in melee. Only got 16 kills on the Blackguard. Lost a Hydra over here to the AI attack pattern. Okay, I gotta really get myself. It's like, alright, part of this is my fault, part of this is CA, please. Okay? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Go kill these Shadow Warriors. This is Techless. Techless is... Regina, I'm gonna try not to get you killed on your first outing. Oh, I'm not even using my Blackguard. Holy crap, I suck. Hopefully you guys are screaming at me in the chat, okay? If you're not screaming at me in the chat, then you're doing things wrong. Die! I like how they just conveniently moved those units right before I killed them. Oh, look, my dragons are getting killed in melee over here by archers. Look at this. I know it's a Lothern Sea Guard, but really? Maybe Teclis did. We're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose Regina's army on the first outing. I am absolutely beside myself with embarrassment here. Let's have my dragons keep losing in melee to Shadow Warriors. Look at this. I got Dragon Princes beating Blackguard in melee, and then my dragon can't even beat their archers in melee.
Supreme sorcerer.
Please don't die, Regina. I need you alive. I got some stupid ability that's preventing me from... Yeah, look at that, our dragon lost in melee. Look. GG. Losing black dragons in melee to high elf archers. I don't even think it was the Sea Guard, to be honest. How did I lose a Hydra?
Merciless warriors.
Look.
Calling the wind.
More of my units routing. My Hydra routing? Because of what?
I summon thee.
Look at this. Teclis up here routing Hydras like it's his business.
Supreme sorceress.
What am I even supposed to do about this? I mean, Bear's just got to get good. How can I compete with this? Spearmen that beat Blackguard? I wrecked both of their swordmasters immediately. Look at this, fighting to the last person, by the way. Most of my other armies are chevroned up a lot, and they perform better than this. And this army is not, and we're paying a severe price for that. Oh look, we finally beat some archers in melee. Gods be praised. I think Regina just got routed. Hopefully Teclis isn't chasing her. No, he's not at the moment. Let's tear up some of this infantry that's chasing us off. Look at this, we're getting chased by 4 spearmen. 4. Can't even make that up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have performed terribly in this battle. There's no doubt about it. But, I mean, there's a little bit of ridiculous going on here in terms of how these high elf armies are performing under the given set of circumstances. There's more than a little questionability here.
Darkness comes.
Did Regina lose to 4 spearmen? Thank goodness no. Well, there's more on the way.
With haste.
Smell coughs their miasma.
Summoning destruction.
Die!
Onwards to murder.
Elf scum.
Slaughter them.
Seeking distraction. I am ready.
I can't lose. It'll embarrass me. Regina will unfriend me. Has anybody ever had Teclis in their campaign be able to own 3 Hydras? I mean, has that ever been a thing? Has anybody ever seen this before? Teclis owning Hydras and Dragons. I need this kind of Teclis. I don't have that kind of Teclis.
Limitless power. Do my bidding.
By Cain.
With pleasure.
You know, I'll maybe kill the Shadow Warriors or something, because I can't catch those dudes.
Spreading terror.
They just wrecked my death hag. I can't run away from Teclis, he's on the horse. Freaking attack him, though! I keep clicking orders and it keeps clicking on the wrong units, man. Oh, there, I'm gonna reroute before I can even turn around. Come on.
Supreme sorcerer.
I'm mostly out of magic. We got a healing potion here. Let's See if that'll do us some good. Look, Teclis has now worked his way through 2 Hydras. He does have an anti-large right now, which is unusual
Power.
for Teclis to have.
Come to me.
Let's see if we can get rid of this stuff. Quit! Why can't I do more than one at a time? Like, why do I have to wait? It's so annoying. Come on!
Nagarothi.
Shoot Teclis, please.
Slash. Kill.
Oh, it's gonna be a photo finish.
Foul sorcery.
Okay, is that? Can he die now? I mean, that was a lot of fire from the skies. I mean, that is an exceeding amount of flaming death from above. Oh my goodness! Look at this. 1 Seaguard. 1. Oh, don't do it, Teclis. 1 Seaguard.
Power unleashed.
Kill him, Regina. Nope. He survived that. 1 Seaguard.
Lead for me.
If I shoot Teclis, though, he's probably gonna hit my own Hydra. Let's see if I can back out. Back out! Goodness sakes, here we go. Back out! Let them shoot Teclis.
Dark Elf.
Okay, can you guys shoot Teclis now?
Disengage.
Ugh, Regina just got routed. She's very close to death. Man, we're not even hitting Teclis. That's great. There we go. Finally landed a couple shots. Okay, they just perma-routed. I'm gonna lose a Hydra to like 5 Seaguard. Yeah, look. Just lost a Hydra to 5 Seaguard. Watch this Black Arc ability hurt me more than Teclis. Oh, Regina's back. Regina's back. Alright.
Forward.
Mystify their miasma.
Summoning destruction. True power.
Did that healing potion really do much even? Okay, we hit Teclis with another ability. Holy mackerel. What does it take to kill this army? Are they unbreakable? They're not unbreakable, but I mean, it's darn. Look, she's gonna get killed. Regina's gonna get killed in melee by Shadow Warriors. No? Did she get it? Oh my gosh, that was so close.
Kati, guide me.
We could still lose this though, because look, my Shades all just routed in the face of a Spearman. And Teclis is totally winning versus a Hydra. I'm running out of options. I don't really have any abilities left. I'm running for my life from Invincible Sea Guardsmen. I've got no magic. Shades, you gotta get over here and bail me out of this. No, we're gonna lose. Look at this. Teclis is gonna take down his 3rd Hydra. Can you turn around and bite this wizard, please? There is no amount of CA, please. There is no amount of CA, please, that can rectify this situation.
Setting forth.
I get it. I could play better in this battle, but look at this. 1 Seaguard. He just now started wavering. Teclis has killed 3 Hydras and what was left of the dragons.
Hatred
I should have played better. I should have deleted their dragons better earlier, but OMG. No, this is not doable. Teclis is undefeatable at the moment, and Regina's gonna die to him. Yeah, look, 1 hit. She's gone. She dead. 1 hit.
Cain, forgive me.
Oh, I have a death hag. Yeah, little good it's gonna do us. He's unbeatable. He cannot be beaten. Magic homing missile. Let's hope. 448 hit points. Let's see if it even does anything, first of all. We got spearmen over here that have come back. 20 of them.
Time to go.
CA, please. CA, please. CA, please. What'd that do, like 12 damage? 12 damage or something? Like, how much damage was that?
Bride of Cain. Run.
Oh, I can barely speak. I trained that army for that many turns just so I could throw it away in the first battle because of a bunch of my mistakes and CA please. I don't know if I'm like madder at CA or madder at myself. You know what Techless can't do?
My power.
You know what Techless can't do? He can't stop me from loading my game. Suck on that, Techless. Freaking little rat turd. Let's see that, huh? Let's see that, Techless. See who gets the last laugh here. We'll see who gets the last laugh. That sorry piece of Techless. Let's go, ugly.
The weak shall fall.
Oh, I'm gonna wreck him. I'm gonna wreck him. I am gonna play smarter this time. I was playing like my Shadow Dart army because I have a lot of overconfidence with that army. And even still, we narrowly but I mean, did you all see that? Did you see the flaming fireball of death from the sky? How much damage did that do to Techless? 12? Something like that? I mean, do you think if your character got hit by a giant fireball from a magical giant city floating in the sea, that the AI would be kind enough to let you only take like 5 damage? Do you even think for a second that that would happen? That that would be the case? No, of course it wouldn't. Because it's kind of absurd to begin with. Of course that wouldn't happen. Okay, well, we've learned a few lessons. 1, AI dragons are worth 2 of my own. 2, I can't be as careless with my shades as I was last time because these are not the 200 range Doomstack shades that I'm used to. Alright? So we're going to do better this time. We're going to do better this time.
Supreme sorceress.
And I'm going to show that even though I know I stink, I can play the game better than that. I can play the game better than that. Breath attacks will be used. Alright, here we go. Holy Pilgrim Thanks says, don't be mad, Reggie died to high elves. That's what she would have wanted. Thanks, Pilgrim. I don't think she would have appreciated the way that I was mismicroing all of her forces, though. I mean, I didn't appreciate it. I am going to leave Fire at Will on, even though I kind of don't want it in some ways, but... Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to lure their archers in. Their dragons. We're definitely going to use my breath attacks better this time. Delete that drag. Oh yeah, we're going to delete him with the shades for sure. I am going to turn off Fire at Will for just a moment, because... Here, I got an idea. Let's lure that dragon in. Hey, dragon! Come get some!
The merciless host.
Come on. Come get some. Oh, dodge it, dodge it. Ah! Missed.
Terror and death.
What is this? Get your flock of doom off me, Techless. Okay, alright, dragon, get back. Dragon, get back. Okay, main forces come forward. Group 2's got to fall back. At least we got one of their archer units on trade there. That wasn't bad. Okay, let's get breath attacks dished out here. Get back. I gotta dish out a breath attack.
Glorious.
Let's put the charges in.
We understand.
Hydra in here. Death Hag in. Take that charge. Take that charge. Group 3 up here. Group 2. Let's delete this dragon first.
Rookie.
Get up here and fight. I need a penumbral pendulum. I gotta be able to see these guys in order to cast it right. There we go. That dragon's getting mostly deleted. Let's go do some breath attacks out here.
Merciless warriors.
Okay, one dragon down. Let's turn our attention to the other. Death Hag. Explosion ability would be pretty good right here. Let's couple that with good bombardment. Breath attack on that blob. Breath attack here. Group 2. There's still a dragon alive. Let's turn to face it. Turn on fire at will.
Destruction.
I know I'm talking to myself, folks, but it's helping. Probably shouldn't have put that there. Can we... Yeah, here, let's just click it off by using a different one. Let's kill those guys. Group 2, can you kill that, please? Let's put this on there, too. Oh, wow, that fireball probably hurt me almost as bad as them. It's a little bit gruesome. Let's get back with the Hydra. Holy mackerel, their archers are putting a licking on me here. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad. What did I do? Mystify their miasma. Run back, run back. Hydra, I need you. Over here, please. Dragon's got engaged by some silver helms over here. That's not ideal. Okay, now delete the dragon. He's on the ground. Just busy the silver helms. Dragons, get out of here. Teclis is coming, and we all know he's invincible. Hydras. How are we still fighting Swordmasters over here? These guys got deleted in the very first moments of the battle. I'm gonna be able to tolerate much more of that. Get rid of some archers.
Nagarothi.
Mostly killed the dragon. Alright, we gotta kill some archers because the archers are absolutely wiping us out.
Forward, Rookie.
Maybe. Oh, of course the dragon comes back right when I ignore him. Alright, that was pretty good. Regina got some hits on the archers. Let's maybe come out to this one that's a little bit singled out. How are their Swordmasters still alive right now? Teclis, of course, we haven't had time to touch. Oh my gosh, look at this. Dragon Prince is just like absolutely... Oh crap. Save Regina, save Regina, save Regina, save Regina. Save her! She's getting killed! Goodness sakes, I haven't even used her potion. Okay, dragon deleted. Alright. Start deleting their archers, because their archers are going to kill us if we don't. Invincible units here. Please come back, Regina, so I can use the potion. Blow up some more elves over here.
On to slaughter.
Northern Sea Guards with shields. Of course they have shields. We got another breath attack line up here. Let's come get this Northern Sea Guard over here who's pretty healthy. Let's kill the Shadow Warriors. Wrap up some of the infantry. Right there. This is still going to be harder than crap to win.
We are ready.
Shades, can you start giving Teclis some hurt?
Pull back.
It's not going to do a lot of damage there. Let's do it here. Is Regina back? Oh boy, she's barely alive.
Murder
Let's
awaits.
kill these cavalry that are hurting me right now. Dragons. Let's go after the dragon princes, shall we? Then we shall deal with the Supreme Lord Teclis. Teclis the Unkillable.
Shades. Murder awaits. Forward.
Alright, Shades. You guys mow that guy down real quick. Teclis the Unkillable Bastion of High Elfdom.
Shades! Advancing!
Oh my gosh, their archers don't rout. Their archers don't rout. They are unkilled. Look at this! Friggin' sword masters! Sword masters! The guy who took a pendulum to the face right at the beginning of the battle. Alright, 4 monsters. 4 monsters. 4 monsters, and I think we finally got Teclis matched. And he's still gonna get away alive. Whatever, I'll take it. I'll take it. Whew. Still not a perfect performance on my part, but a whole lot better. Not a perfect performance by any means, but a lot better. A lot more breath attacks on the archers. Didn't waste my dragon in melee with their invincible dragon. We just shade their dragons. Use our dragons to get rid of their archers. Like, stop fighting in the way that benefits the AI. There you go, Regina.
This was your destiny.
Yeah, the Blackguards are weak for 2 reasons. One, Teclis' army has a bunch of chevrons, okay? That plays one piece. Second, the AI gets cheats out their nose. And third, Teclis is a very high level lord and probably has like that red tree stuff enabled. And it makes his infantry way better than mine, like pound for pound. So some of that makes sense. The ridiculous AI cheats part, not so much, but everything else actually kind of makes sense out of that in the sense that Teclis is a much more experienced character on the campaign map than Reggie the Dark. Yeah, his archers were owning. They were absolutely owning. And that doesn't really surprise me a lot, coming from a high elf army. Really? How many armies of Ketep could there be? He has like 4 settlements in the frozen middle of nowhere, and has already lost to me repeatedly. Tomb Kings don't pay upkeep, though. But they do have to have money to recruit, if I remember right. And how he would have any money to recruit at this point after having had to re-recruit all the armies that already killed, I find that pretty fascinating. Somewhat difficult to believe. Oh, look here. The dwarves think they're going to get a piece of me. Assault units, huh? What else you got? Bring it on. Bring all your cheaters down here. Let's go. What do we got? Are you going to fight or not? Okay, now they're ready. Now they're ready. Now they're ready. I think this was a mistake, Thorgrim.
Destruction lies
But
beyond.
you saw like the way they attacked me. The reinforcements are probably going to be all over the place. And I've literally had reinforcements come in on top of each other. So like my reinforcements entering the map right from the places the enemy reinforcements, literally causing them to fight in a giant blob the instant they come on. So reinforcements are still utterly broken in the campaign. I think they made a patch saying they fixed it, but they have never fixed it. It has always been broken. Yeah, look. I mean, it's just... I mean, this is actually kind of true to the campaign map. There's an army in front of me. They had one kind of behind me. Mine are right here from the side. This is actually one of the better reinforcements I've seen in a while. Better.
Merciless warriors!
Are these the... Yeah, these are the extra long-range shades. I'm going to get reinforcements from here. It's going to take them a minute to get on the map. If I go fight this army first, I'm going to have this one right here to my back. They're dwarves. They're slow. Some part of me wants to just let this army come on and hold its own, because it probably can. Turn my shades around and massacre these dwarves as they walk onto the map. Just because we can. It's a little bit forested over here, which I don't love. But, I mean, we've really got positioning in our favor. Got a Shadow Sorceress here. We have Black Arc support. Actually, let's do this. With our shades, we should like literally just deploy to the flank of the dwarves and just like shoot them right in the side, and then I'll stick my infantry right in their face. There we go. So our shades should be able to do some pretty decent overlapping here. Yeah, see, their fields of fire now cover everything coming in here. And let's get our Blackguard, and we'll engage immediately. We know the AI infantry is going to do very well, all things considered. Actually, let's... yeah, I'll put him here. I just need to remember to use the breath attacks first. Same thing with the dragons. The breath attacks are going to be pretty critical. What do I got with the sorcerer? I do have a Pit of Shades. So we'll be able to Pit of Shades these guys pretty good. This is going to be kind of tricky to manage, though, because I'm going to have a second army coming on over here while I have to manage the massacre over here. So this is actually going to be a little tricky. It's going to be a little tricky. Alright, let's get things started. Let's focus here for a minute. Shades should just start owning these blackguards. Alright, Shades are going to start owning breath attack on the hammer. Breath attack on the hammer. Come intercept these guys before they get to the Shades. Breath attacks here. Breath attack here. Attack here. Fight.
I am destruction.
Okay. I don't know why you're not firing. I'll fire at will, and you totally have targets to fire at. Let's see. Pit of Shades. Do we have a good... Oh, yeah, it really... Oh, yeah! Yeah! Blob it on in there! Let's go kill this runesmith. Yeah. Alright, now, the dwarves also had a couple of different reinforcements army. Okay, they're not bothering this army at the moment, so I'm going to kind of ignore them. Let's focus over here. Help blow up these hammers. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is pretty efficient. This is much better than the last performance we were involved in. I think they could have more units that come out here, because I think with the 3 armies in total that the dwarves are bringing to bear here, that they are going to have more units coming on because they are capped at 20. Can we help get rid of a few of these guys? Yeah, here they come. Let's get back up in the air. What is this unit here? Longbeard? Let's shade that Longbeard up. Oh, hang on, what's going on over here? Did we have a Dwarf Lord, like, coming to, like, personally challenge my army over here? This is some kind of sick joke. Thorgrim, alright. Thorgrim wants a 1v1 over here, folks. Alright. You all go ahead and turn the shade off for a minute. Okay. Let's give Thorgrim a little love. I can't tell what's going on the other side of the map, and that concerns me considerably. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, the dwarves are slowly starting to funnel in over... Oh, they just bombed my cold ones. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Dragons. Let's finish this stuff up. Just everybody get over here and smash these guys. We'll just start blobbing into every dwarf unit that comes on and finish that one up real quick. We got gyro bombed. That was not ideal. Executioners, forward please. This is your time to executionate. Alright. Okay, I really don't want you firing at will right now. That was really just for the gyrocopters. Let's get this Siren up here. Who else do we have over here? Alright, so where's my shades on the side? Shades. I thought I gave you guys an order to take that gyro down. That is what I would like you to do. We got new units here that are just shooting me. Kill it. Blob it. Smash it. Do all the things to it. Okay, they're bringing some of the reinforcements that way, some this way. That seems very questionable. But when have we ever thought that the AI used logic? I don't even use that. smash into these hammers, help cut through these guys.
Nagarothi.
Okay, this is driving me nuts. These shades over here want you in defensive mode, please.
Onwards to murder. Kill everything.
Okay, what do we got going on over here? Do they have more reinforcements? Yes, they do. We're getting shot by him. Freaking
Massacre them.
darn it! Coming on one by one. Oh my goodness. Stop shooting me, you cowards.
Carnage awaits.
Let's kill that.
Slash. Kill.
I mean, hammers are pretty good, but I still would expect Hargoneth Executioners to do a little better than this. Look at this, my Cyrene, what's she getting killed by? How is Thorgrim still alive? The man got totally surrounded by freaking Dread Knights. They would have melted Thorgrim like butter. We're already getting shot over here. Okay, Group 1, I need you to
Without question.
get reformed, because we got a fight incoming. Organ gun back here. We got lots of problems. What the? Ugh,
Shades.
so much going on here. Alright, Shades, pull out. Get up here. They're still bringing on reinforcements behind me. This has turned into a much longer slog than it should have. Okay. And then as far as leaders go, where's my leaders over here? Come help kill that, please. Group 1, hard grouped. Oh, we're gonna lose so bad to this infantry. Let's get out here and kill that. This is difficult to control because I'm like bouncing between different sides of the battlefield and I'm doing terrible.
Battle calls.
Dread Knights, get out of here. These big battles are like both fun and horrible all at the same time. Because it's so difficult to keep up.
We understand. Slaughter them.
Swing these guys out. Can you guys kill that organ gun, please? I know I'm not really microing you.
No mercy.
Shades, can we start mowing these guys down? It's looking like a pretty good pit right there, maybe? See if we can delete that. We're gonna lose some units here for sure. This is an ugly fight. This might be worth it right there. Blow that unit up right before it routes. Okay, that deleted a bunch of dwarves. Oh my goodness, these gyrocopters. Of course, their artillery's not done yet. Shoot the gyrocopters, please. Swing back to the other side. Actually, hold on. It's a good opportunity right here. I'm gonna flog some of my own boys, but you know that's part of being a dark elf at this point. Okay, totally forgot my units over here. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
The merciless host.
That's what I meant to do. It was intentional. Isn't that what Gimli said? It's intentional.
My power is yours.
Yeah, I really don't want to get all my heroes over here killed. I'm not paying very good attention. Oh, this is just asking for a piercing bolts. We're almost out of Winds of Magic already. I do not have... Oh, yeah! That was pretty good. That was pretty good, not gonna lie. That was pretty okay. Siren. Or Medusa, whatever. Swing back over here. We got more infantry. Let's sling it up over here. Trying to get rid of their skirmishers. Do I have the range to hit these guys? I don't know what I got. Holy crap, this is so much uglier than it should have been. All because of the way that this is going to get deployed. Alright, I'm out of infantry over here, so Shades with great swords. Time for your second nature to come out and shine. Time for air to quit mismicroing everybody like crazy. This is a rather large battle, to my credit. It's pretty difficult to swing back and forth and back and forth. Where's my Winds of Magic, for goodness sakes? I'm never gonna kill all these Dawi. They're just gonna grind through me. I don't have any answer to their skirmishers now, I don't think. If I get my shades out of here and swing them around, maybe? Got another shade here. What's this? Blackguard. Get in there and fight then. Oh my gosh, the reinforcements are coming on from behind me now. How? Were they fighting over here, maybe? Surely it's not reinforcements coming in behind me. Because there weren't any dwarves coming in there to begin with, were there? Is Thorgrim still alive? I don't see him over here. Flyers, can you guys do me a favor? Come kill Thunders, please. Thank you. Air approves. Alright, how bad am I losing over here? Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. We'll get in this fight over here. Actually, let's breath attack this. Dragon, can you help me out real quick? Can you place a breath attack here if you would be so kind? Okay, can you put a breath attack over here? Getting a few winds of magic back. Are you gonna breath attack them, Hydra? Like, I actually want you to. Oh, he never breath attacked. Perfect! I didn't actually want you to. I was just joking. That was more of a suggestion. More of a guideline. I didn't click it because I wanted it. Let's see if we can clean up this infantry blob real quick. Shades. Crap, this is such an absolute nightmare of a mess right now. This is not what I want early in this campaign. These kind of battles are horrible for us because the AI recovers from this stuff better than we will. So this is a terrible battle for me. I shouldn't have taken it. I don't know if I was going to be able to fall back properly, but I should have tried to. The only problem with trying to fall back is it's possible you end up pinched in a position where the AI gets the better of you. Group 4, where are you at? Some of us are out of ammo, apparently. No. Go kill the Thunderers, okay? Go kill the Thunderers. You after the Quarrelers. Get melee over here, that's totally fine. Swing over here. It's a good thing I had the great swords. Iron Breakers, hold on. Get up in the air. Let's put a breath attack on them because these guys are going to be tough. Watch out. Back up for a second.
Shades, we are ready.
Okay, there we go. Look at everybody barfing on the Iron Breakers. Alright. Oh, Shades with great swords, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, how are we still... Kill the Thunderers! And can Quarrelers really outrun us with the Shades? I mean... Oh no, it's a different unit. I've still got an organ gun over there, and I think a Dwarf Lord is hanging out back over here. Yeah. So their leadership is going to be basically unbreakable. Okay, we finally cleaned up this mess. What is this over here? Longbeard? Struck by lightning does nothing. I mean, I don't expect this to do much to a Dwarf Lord. There are more reinforcements coming on in the back. That is a flame cannon. Fortunately, I have dragons that can deal with the flame cannon and not take any more losses than I've already managed to account for. Flame cannon over here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't be here. This is the place where you die. Okay, there we go. Let's go take care of the artillery. That'll help the balance of power. Keep some of these units back here safe. Let's get back. Bring most things back here. I am really curious to see how dwarves manage to do so well against Hargoneth executioners. kill the flame cannon, ignore the long beards. Gonna kill the organ gun, ignore the other stuff. Just fall back over here.
Sorceress of Grond!
Warrior!
Okay, let's get these 2 flyers up in the air. There we go. Wow, this is not what I had hoped to begin this. We did so much better than this the last couple of times. This is terrible. We are off to an absolutely atrocious start. We got Regina's army mostly killed. We just got our new army here mostly killed. And the trade here isn't worth it. Some might say, well, Era, you beat 3 dwarf stacks with your 2. It's not worth it. The dwarves already probably have 2 stacks for every one of mine. And it doesn't hurt them at all. Budget is not a thing when you're the AI. There is no budget. They can recruit fast, they can replenish fast. This did nothing. And I've still got a giant agent storm right in front of me. It hurts them kind of for a short, brief moment. But yeah, look. They're not hurt. They're good. They're fine. This is fine. That's what they're saying, like that meme where they're standing in the fire and it's like, this is fine. Yeah, that's the dwarves right now. They're like, this is fine. We can do this all day long. Yep, we have to go recruit more Blackguard. We have to do a whole bunch of stuff. So that was not a win for us by any stretch of the imagination.
What do you want?
That battle might as well have been a defeat, other than the fact that I at least get to kind of recuperate pretty quickly from it. You want to be a... Yes. I don't know who you are, but I'll be your friend. Do you know how to kill Empire? And other man things? Look at this! Look at this! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we can see here. I mean, hey, at least I'm getting the challenge out of the late game. 6 settlements. This is like almost 1 stack per settlement. I know Tomb Kings don't pay upkeep. I get it. But these guys have had very few settlements for a very long time, and they are doing amazingly well, financially speaking. Just point that out. I find it a little strange, a little questionable.
Feed minions!
Yeah, you better run. You're gonna get wrecked, each and every one of you.
Unleash the horrors!
Look at this. It's just skelly trash.
Send them to the underworld!
Well, that explains how they have such a big army. Because it's literally just chaff.
To the slaughter! Show them nature's cruelty!
Well, at least we got one efficient engagement here. What? Was this earlier? CA, please! Stop wounding my agents!
High beast master!
You absurd butthole!
No, no!
And we wounded a death hag. Was that from the battle, though? No. Just another agent action. Oh, I hate the agent. This like takes me back to Shogun 2. This feels like Shogun 2-esque levels of agent spam. Alright. Okay. Look, so I just killed 2 dwarf stacks. 2 more are on the way. So I told you that that was like them saying this is fine. So that was really a loss for me because now I got to pull 2 stacks back and replenish them, but they've got 2 stacks already here and ready to go. So this was a loss for me. You can't fight this inefficiently in this type of game here. It's far too inefficient of a fight. I'm just gonna come up over here. I didn't even get... I'm still missing a unit in this army. We haven't even really done Nolosi's army right.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Get back over here, Nolosi. I feel like her army's still not right. I'll keep Slanisha's Harvesters. I really don't know why I have the Cold One Dread Knight, but I'll keep it. I really wish this Charybdis was a Hydra. She's missing a spellcaster that's probably injured from another ridiculous bunch of agent actions. Yeah, it's one of these 2 right here. 2 more turns. Okay, so alright, whatever.
Favored of the
Melosi's
Witch King.
probably okay. We'll move her up.
Lord of the Black Court. Futile, dread Lord of the Druki.
We should get out here and challenge Alistair the White Lion before he lands on our shores. I am extremely, extremely frustrated
No rest for the wild.
with the assassination of my agents at this point. Like, it is getting really, really old. Alright, Regina's army actually recovered very quickly here, because all things considered, so she is going to get the chance to get the trait from defeating Teclis.
Dark convent. May their deaths be
I'm surprised the
slow.
auto-resolve's giving me this kind of chance after seeing how Teclis performs. This dude is a
We have
manhoss.
lives to end. Slavery becomes
All right.
you. My power increases.
So Regina defeats Teclis.
Chosen of Hecate.
The real question is who hasn't defeated Teclis at this point, so she gets more magic reserves.
What is your
That's actually
dark
kind of cool
purpose?
because she's a supreme sorcerer character. Alright, she needs her blackguards back. That's really all we ended up losing there. So that battle with Regina ended up not
Forbidden
being
magic.
such a bad thing, because she will be right back in action shortly. I think we've also proven... I do need Pit of Shades with her, but we also need Slaughter Lord really bad. I'm going to use Pendulum for now. It is pretty good. Let's click Inspiring Presence, because we really need to start working on Slaughter Lord, because our Blackguard get absolutely slaughtered without it.
Black-hearted dreadlord. A vile plan. Attack!
Oh look, it's not Tyrion. The auto resolve is going to be kind of nice to me, and after all the messes I've caused, I'm going to take this. Something tells me if I tried to fight Tyrion, it probably wouldn't turn out as well as what they just gave me right there. I haven't exactly been on a roll tonight, so I'm going to take what they're given. Read the miss, please. That will be very important.
Murderous lord. Going ashore.
All these Empire troops are going to come over for Skeggy as soon as I come over here, but we're trying to trick this force into coming ashore and see what we can make of that.
Enchantress. They have their
Your Hydras haven't defeated Teclis. No, no one can defeat Teclis. He is Teclis the Immortal. Teclis the Imperishable. $3K died because it doesn't have the variety of Warhammer. I kind of feel that way. Not everybody agrees with me.
violence.
Holy mackerel, they're back.
Supreme
They weren't gone. What are you doing here? Like, where'd you come from?
I'll ignore that.
You won't ignore anything. I'm gonna kill you.
Sorcery.
And I guess after that point, you could ignore it all you want.
A terror to them.
Kill this
Unrestrained.
filthy Kislevite
I will
Empire
seeking
clone.
entertainment.
Alright, here we go.
Ah, hear their screams.
Kim, thanks for joining. Sorry, I haven't gotten to all the chat here. Total War outside of Warhammer seems to be dead, starting with Attila. Kind of.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
There's certainly some truth to that statement. I don't know if I'd say it's entirely dead, but there is,
Destructive.
there's some truth to that. Alright, let's see. It is 21:19 in Airville right now. This is true. This is true. What kind of stuff we got here? Oh, let's put it on the Lord here first. Beastmaster. Yeah, he's got stuff. He's got things. Missile resistance actually really good for these death hags, especially when they end up on the cauldron. And 30% missile resistance, pretty significant. It's actually not a death hag, but she could still benefit from some. Oh my goodness, a 15% ward save. Let's throw that on this guy, and then we'll maybe use like the Opal Amulet or something over here, because let's be honest, I'm gonna probably forget to use the Opal Amulet. I think she will cause. Ooh, a bound spell, Wisp of Agony. Is that the same as Word of Pain? Let's try it. Public order. I like getting all the public order characters so that you can like quickly up the public order in a newly captured territory. Infantry, talisman. Another opal amulet. We got plenty of opal amulets. We've been taking those off of the enemy. Putting fear and terror on her might be kind of cool. Causes damage to self. Causes damage to self. I don't love causing damage to self. Let's give her the tome here. That might be fun. I mean, having the more winds of magic probably is better in the end, but just trying to do something a little different there. We probably got a lot of characters that we need to do this stuff on. I used to love Swaby Fear routes. Yeah, I mean, that's... Fear and Terror is pretty fun to use against your enemies. Unfortunately, at the very hard setting on Campaign or Legendary, it really... It works, but just barely. Because the AI has so many leadership buffs that Fear and Terror like don't even hardly work.
Morathi, come on.
It's very difficult to get a terror route in the later stages of a game like this.
I watch from the shadows.
Because the AI just is not affected by leadership hardly at all. Blackguard. Let's do this. That'll help some of my Blackguard have more weapon strength, which isn't gonna hurt anything. I've already taken this settlement like a couple of times, if I remember right. The Bone Boys just keep replicating themselves.
Sorceress of Bronze, come forth!
Tyrant.
Of course, there's only one port settlement way over here. Well, at least we get the support of the Black Ark here. That's not a bad thing, but on its own. I'm gonna swing. Malekith needs some troops, huh? I kind of want to get rid of these Dread Knights. Like, I know they're triple gold chevron, but they're kind of useless. And he needs a caster. I don't know if his caster's injured. Or no, he's the caster, my bad. What's this here?
Mixing spells.
Okay, or a death tag. That's right. We're
I
gonna
have
put the death
just
tag
the
in here.
focus.
That sucks, man. The death tag I had in his army. She shouldn't be dead. She would have had immortality. Because this other one has immortality. How did she die? This isn't possible. The other Death Hag in Malekith's army had immortality. Did she end up in a different army? It'd be like a level 28. Yeah, maybe? No, so it'd be... I got them both on the same turn, and they leveled up at pretty much the exact same pace. This doesn't make sense. Can you critical success a unit with immortality?
What?
She got hit by super death. I don't know the answer. I'm asking because I really don't know. Like, can you get killed when you have immortality trait? I didn't think you could, even on the campaign map. Am I wrong? I'll lure them in down there. We need to kill these high elves.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I'm pretty sure you can't get killed with him. That's what I'm thinking. Holy mackerel. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons. So it's a good thing we're a Shadow Dart army. This has got to be at least the 10th time I've killed Alistair the White Lion. Oh boy. Alright, I am determined. I will not suck this time. I will not suck. I'm going to wreck these losers. I'm going to wreck them hard. And there will not be any sucking. Really need a spellcaster in this army as well. It's a good thing I have a black arc. We're fighting on my black arc, and they get the high ground. I discussed this last time. I say I disgust it, like I'm disgusted by it. I don't know how much more of it I can take. CA, I don't care if they're the defender. They don't get the high ground on my giant floating mountain of a city in the sea called a black arc. Okay? Thank you. No. The answer's no. It doesn't happen. It's a little too far away for my liking. Y'all can tell I've been playing a lot of late game campaign probably by the way that I'm reacting to all this stuff. If you ever play a lot of late game Warhammer campaign, these gotta be the things going through your head, and if you're not, then you're a much more patient person than I am. Which is also quite possible. I don't think that I'm like a terribly impatient person, but I guess you get me into a late game like this, and I might get that way. They're the high elves? Okay, Regina does have a point. They are the high elves, they get the high ground. Fair enough. I have been owned. I got served. Let's kill a star dragon, shall we? Yeah, come on over, dragons. Got some shadow darts for you. Delete the dragon, delete the dragon. Finish him. Oh, of course he gets his breath attack off before he dies. That was convenience. That was just sheer convenience. I'm gonna try and melt this other dragon real quick and then I'll pull back my shades. I know that they're kind of getting Dragon Prince wrecked at the moment. Oh, there we go. Alright, group 1. Feel free to attack. Group 2, fall back just a bit. Actually, don't fall back. There's your target. Oh, get back, Hydra. Let's go get a breath attack. I already feel like I'm sucking. I told myself I wouldn't suck, and I'm feeling pretty sucky right now. Archers, Hydra come up here, group 2 melt another dragon, should be attracted to my lord. Some damagers. Oh, there's another star dragon here. Now that's convenient too. Alright, fly away from that star dragon, we can't engage him. Hydra, if you would be so polite. Thank you. I think I already gave him that order, but I'll give it to him again. Oh, we missed, but it hit that bolt thrower, so that's kind of funny. Alright, let's start melting their archers. Yeah, I'm gonna lure that dragon back around this direction. You can go ahead and come in here and start slaying Hydra. Alright, group 2, if you would be so kind as to kill Alistair the White Lion, please. Thank you. Where you going, Alistair? Get shaded. Alright, let's turn around and fight him so it pins him for my shades. I'm gonna take a little friendly fire though, unfortunately, by doing this. Because dragons are kind of a big target. How is Alistair still alive? Like, the other dragons melted in moments. So he must have some pretty serious... Oh, that hurt. I like it. I'm blobbed up over here. Get out of the blob. Yeah, get out of that blob. Come on. Okay, can you be a good lion and die? For goodness sakes, what kind of resistance does this guy have? 37%? More like 100%. Look at this. He's fighting 2 black dragons and being shot in the back by a whole army of shades, and he manages to still KO one of my dragons, or my friendly fire did. Holy mackerel. Woo! White Lion indeed. I don't know about White Lion, but like Titanium Lion or something. He had a Mad Ward save. Well, that I would believe. He had to have something to be surviving that kind of fire, because you all saw how quick the other Star Dragons melted, so wow. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alistair was hopped up on some warpstone there, folks.
Acknowledge the sails.
Well, at least we got this enchanted shield out of that difficult fight.
Going ashore.
That was worth it. Alright,
Cruel and deadly.
but he's spellcaster here. Armored hair. I don't, man, he's got something. His head, man, that guy is incredible. Start working on Slaughter Lord here.
A terror to them.
It takes so long to do a turn end.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Embedded.
Supreme sorceress
Machine
of
is just
Ron.
replenishing.
Traitors.
Our Black Arc. Ravager rewards, Black Arc. Shades, Dark Riders. We definitely want Ravager rewards. Jacob! Thanks for sponsoring the channel. Thank you for being here tonight. It's good to have you and everybody else here. Real pleasure. Thank you very much.
King of Nagaroth.
Thank you for being here tonight. I'm gonna get rid of these dark. I really don't like the Dread Knights. They perform terribly. They really don't perform. Oh, and of course I can't recruit what I want because I didn't pay attention. Sweet.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Move forward just a little. There we go. Now I can get what I want. Let's go with the dragon, because the Bloodrack Shrine will be kind of more like a Hydra. Alright. I'm just like working through all these different things. Yeah, thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you sponsoring the channel. Looks like you've been sponsoring for a long time, so thank you. Got that gold shield already. How did the Empire even get all the way over here? Because Malekith stinks. Malekith allowed the Empire to sail all the way across the sea and take a foothold on Nagaron, and then lost to them. So, if you can explain that, I'd love to hear it. But yeah, he got overextended and managed to lose to the Empire. It's a little bit pathetic.
Supreme sorcerer.
Yeah, we're making some mad cash. Used to be a sub back in the day, things changed, money got tight. Well, hey, if you're tight on money, don't worry about subbing to me. But that thing is cool, how it lets you keep your gold shield. That's awesome. Thank you, Jacob. Do appreciate it, man. Love having you all here. I love streaming. I know I've sounded pretty salty all night. I probably shouldn't be that way. Doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it. Despite what you all may see on screen, you may see me being like all salty like this, be like, why does he play this? He doesn't even like. No, I do like it, or else I wouldn't be playing it. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I play things. Just the way I have fun with this. Oh, great, those dwarf armies. I went out to kill the high elf. I was within their movement range. This is a massive mistake on my part, which is probably going to cost me this army in its entirety.
Death and carnage await.
There's no CA please here. This is just my fault. He's the Witch King, not the Strategy King. Cut him some slack. He's already self-conscious about being trapped in his army for armor for eternity. That's beautiful. I love it. It's true, he is trapped in his armor for eternity. It's not a great place to be in life. I don't think we can win this. I think we're just going to get ground out by numbers, because my shades don't have infinite ammunition, unfortunately. I should have done a better job scouting out what their army had. Fortunately, my Hydra can heal up, like right here at the beginning of the battle. Not the case for Black Dragons. Or Charybdis.
Lord of Fear.
Oh. Gods of Total War, please deliver me from the darkness that is this battle. Alright. We gotta kill their things that can shoot. Oh, flame cannon shoots. Kill that! Holy crap, kill the flame cannon, please. Oh, gyro bombers. I shouldn't have forward deployed like their Vanguard deployed. This was bad. This was bad. This was bad. I shouldn't have done this. Shouldn't have done this. Alright, stop firing. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Let's just cut our losses. This was stupid. This was stupid. I should have used my range. There was no need for me to do that. Already started off very, very wrong here and paid a massive price for it. This is very bad. I almost don't even want to fight this. Like, I feel like I'm not going to win, and it's just going to turn into a really long, drawn-out battle.
Going for the king. Eager for battle. Attack.
Oh, please kill that before it bombs me to death. Thank you.
Black-hearted lord, kill them!
Alright, Shades, get reformed. Dragons, I got some work right over here for you that is going to be of utmost importance, please. I'm getting hit by a flame cannon, which means I'm going to only last about 3 seconds in combat, if that. Have more gyro bombers on the way. How pleasant.
Destruction is come.
Kill those before they bomb me, please. Right there. Blow up some dwarves. How are we not hitting a gyrocopter? I mean, like, it's a pretty easy target to hit.
Going. Shades.
Hit it!
No mercy.
We were melting these things, no problem earlier. High ground's actually kind of a disadvantage now because it's got my elves up high enough for them to shoot. The AI's dodging me. That's new.
Withdraw.
They're wasting my time. As soon as I turn around and shoot these thunderers, they're gonna come bomb me to death. But I'm dying. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose terribly. This, yeah, save me a fight. Oh, whoops, not quit the windows. What am I doing? I'm just wasting time. Just need to recruit a new Black Guard. It was a waste of time. I lost a Shadow Dart. This makes me cry, but it was my fault. It was my fault. That was my fault. I shouldn't have moved out there. I knew the dwarfs were within range. I got greedy, wanted to kill a high elf before they landed. I just shouldn't have done it. It was stupid. It was a bad decision. Mustafa says the dwarves are scary in late game. They're not really that bad. I have good armies for beating them. I keep putting myself into stupid engagements with them. I don't know if you watched the last couple of episodes. We freaking owned the dwarves. Bad. Like 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of them in the last episode. I've just done a bad job this time. It's my fault. Sure, they're pretty decent late game because of their armor and leadership, but they're not that good. They're not that good. Not compared to what I should be doing right now. should just be playing a lot better.
Tear flesh.
My power grows.
I do want the shade building there in case I need to
I,
recruit them.
Beastmaster.
I mean, we were owning dwarves
Supreme
like
sorceress.
crazy on the last episode. Like, big time.
Morathi, guide me. Paint in.
It's more about how you take their engagements. On the last episode, I was being very patient, and I was setting up in ambush stances and just being smarter.
I am Morathi.
I haven't played very smart on this one. I've been very reckless with the way that I go engage stuff, and I'm paying a price for it. That's what happens. So I feel like that it's really more my fault than really the AI being this way, because I've been owning them for turns and turns on end. It's certainly
Master of cruelty.
error.
Cruelty and violence. Moving.
Okay.
Cruel dreadlord.
I know,
Lies
you're
ahead.
cruel. You're cruel, we all get it. I'm just glad it's Blackguard, because these are pretty easy to re-recruit here. We lost our agent there, which I have to wait for him to come back,
Awaiting
which
command.
really kind of sucks. And on this army, we're a little more hurt. I really kind of only need one infantry unit here. I really need the monsters on this army. Actually, just 2 Hydras, because we got the Siren of Red Ruin. Hey, James McNamara, thank you for sponsoring the channel. It's awesome to have you here. Have you sponsored before? I know I've seen you. At least it feels like I've seen you on the streams before. Like, the name
Master of
seems
cruelty.
familiar. Let me know if you've been around for a while. A lot of folks here have. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Looking forward to trying to bring you some more good stuff here. Yeah, 0% chance of a positive outcome here. You can't even attempt to wound Throny Ironbrow. Hey, at least they're honest. At least they're honest. I've actually got a pretty good chance of pulling this one off, but then I'm going to stick myself right out there for a few more ethereal dwarves to attack me. How do you get your upkeep to only 99 gold? Is it something Morathi gets at the start? Morathi has well, there's a few things at play here. One, I'm using a mod that reduces the extra upkeep you get charged for each additional army that you employ. And speaking of armies, we got to employ more armies. Look, these Empire guys are splitting up and headed absolutely everywhere now. I kind of can't believe the Empire didn't take this bait here. I'm trying to bait them into Port Reaver, and they're not taking it. I'm a little bit shocked. Keep an eye on these armies. I feel a little bit exposed here. I kind of need
Supreme sorceress.
Regina to help cover this area, but she's recruiting at the moment.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
These 2 Black Arcs kind of have to keep the Empire at bay here. Look at the agent spam, man. The agent spam is completely and 100% out of control. Alright, there's a few things we need to do. Actually, there's about a million things we need to do because these turn-ins are getting utterly insane.
Dreadlord, at your command.
There's another Kislevite army here.
Kill! Kill! Kill!
How do
Power awaits me.
Okay, let me explain what just happened. Everybody's army has a zone of control,
I have dark purpose.
right? Everybody's army has a zone of control. It's this little, like, line, circle thing you see around it. You can't move past an enemy army's zone of control. You have to go around it. And if you can't go around it, then you can't move there. Okay? I just attacked this Kislev army. Like, I moved in from here. Roughly, what, somewhere here in this vicinity, came and attacked. Because I still got 50% of my movement points. They are able to retreat. Tell me how this makes any sense. They retreated through my army, even though we came across this choke point, which means we would control it, by all means. They retreated through me and then further away than I can reach with my movement points. Sure. Okay.
Bloodshed becomes me.
Whatever.
Supreme sorceress of Grog.
Sounds about right.
What lies ahead? Feel my power.
Whatever.
Lord of the Wild.
I need to just stop asking questions.
Black arm.
That's my problem. I just gotta quit asking. Quit wondering. Ambush foiled. Oh, his ambush was foiled. That's why the Empire people didn't come ashore. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. It's likely that he'll get foiled again.
A terror to them.
Hi. Retreat through your army across a choke point that your army would have controlled on the way in. That really makes it makes so much sense. Like it's so sound in the way that it works that I just really don't even know how to question it. I mean, why should I question? I shouldn't question that.
Destructive.
No more questions.
They have their use.
Alright, here we go. Just get some more decaying.
This one is capable. Mother of the Dark Convent.
We gotta wait 29 turns before we have a or a dark conduit available again. That is unfortunate. None of these are really wonderfully handy. Can you make an army specifically to attack their homeland? I probably can because of how much money I'm making. The amount of money I'm making has gone up very significantly, and I don't. Did I lose like a land army? I don't think I did. Yeah, the amount of money I've been making has gone up a whole bunch over the last couple turns, and I'm not really certain why, to be honest. You know, a Supreme Death Sorceress would be kind of fun.
Supreme Sorceress of Grog. Supreme Sorceress of Grog.
Making money moves 103 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago. What did I do? I don't know. Maybe I took like a port or something that like really made a big difference. I'm not really sure what it is. Come on, Shadow Dart. Come on, Shadow Dart. Shadow Dart. Shadow Dart. Shadow Dart. Shadow Dart. Shadow Dart. Oh! Well, this is not bad. It's not Shadow Dart, but this is pretty good. Barb Storm. I'll take Barb Storm. This works. I don't get the range, but we get a lot of extra ammo and damage, so I will take that. Let's do fix up a raid leader to help our wraiths right off the bat, or shades, not wraiths. I was thinking of shade wraiths. Different thing here.
A vile corruption is spreading.
Boudica. Is this like the
Hag of Cain.
the Queen of the Britons?
Noxious potions. They have their use. Bride of madness.
You sacrificed an army to the gods of... Whoops, I did what? Britons were Dark Elves confirmed, yes.
Corruption of the violence.
I mean, I have taken more territory, so it's very possible that my income finally jumped as we were... Let's do a Dark Sorceress.
Sorceress of Grond.
Definitely want Chill Wind, Blade Wind, Spiteful Conjugation. Let's finish here. Soul Stealer. Okay.
All powerful.
I've been doing the same army over and over again. I'm gonna keep the shades in the army because that's like just kind of my signature here. What should we do different here in this army? I feel like we kind of like should just keep doing the same thing because it's pretty effective. But I mean, I'm willing to do something different. I think there's a lot of units here that are fun that'll just be totally worthless at this stage in the game, though. I mean, like Cold One Knights are pretty much worthless. Scourge Runners are cool, but kind of worthless at this point in the campaign, since they don't cause like AP damage and stuff, and it takes them a long time to rack up their damage. Sisters of Slaughter would be kind of fun. A little bit risky, but I mean, Sisters of Slaughter are pretty potent in a lot of situations. They're not good against armor. I can't recruit them here, though. I can't recruit the Sisters. Witch Elves are just too flimsy. They get beat up way too easy. Well, I mean, I don't know that I have a lot of options here because I can't really recruit a whole lot different from what I normally do. So I'm just going to go with the standard army here. Just do a standard army. I need another Black Arc recruited. I'll probably do it here at Ziggurat because this is a pretty safe place.
Fills the air.
Oh, did I just do a worthless one? I thought I had more Black Arcs. Rip. I've recruited a Black Arc in this province on this turn? Huh? What? No, I didn't. Did I recruit a Black Arc in that province?
Corruption is rife.
I don't remember recruiting a Black Arc in that province. Character's wounded. I'll be back in 1 turn. 4 turns. I want to bring Shadow Dart back, so I guess we just gotta wait 4 turns and then make another one. We'll just have to go shorthanded till then. You could build a debuff army, Cauldron of Blood, Charybdis, Medusa, Chariot, the whole works. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, really, Katep? Really? Whatever makes you happy, man. Whatever makes you happy. Can you just roll over and die, please? Actually, that'd be great. Boudica didn't even get to join her army. She just got assassinated. Oh, thank you. They're like focused on the pyramid. Yes, please kill that settlement. Use all your powers and nonsense against the settlement. But yeah, get over there. Floating pyramid's got a stack of dwarf gold like you wouldn't believe. There was 2, now there's 4. So we killed 2 armies and now they're replaced by 4, and I've barely even gotten over to start re-recruiting in my... Yeah, we can't play that way. What you have to do is you have to kill very efficiently, and then you have to move forward and take their settlement. It's the only way that you're actually making the AI pay. If we're just killing their armies, then we're being completely ineffective. We have to take away their settlements. If we're not taking their settlements, then they are winning. And they will continue to win. Well, Boudica, we barely knew you. Oh, a couple of guys got a critical failure. That's really great. Oh, we got a few people ready for duty as well. They're both up here.
My power is yours.
Looks like one of them kind of belongs in this army. Oof.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I mean, I definitely want a caster back in that army,
Cruel
and
and deadly.
that army has a caster. Where's the caster missing?
Fangs and
Here.
talons.
No, we've got a caster here too. What units are these?
Nagaroth.
How did they end up up
sorceress.
here? Level 58? I mean, she sounds like the one that should have been down here in Shadow Dart's army. Well, what are the chances we can walk her all the way down there without her getting assassinated?
Sister of the Dark Convent.
Let's just, you all start taking bets in the chat. How many turns until this character gets assassinated on her way back to her army?
Nagaroth nobility. Vicious
It's not going to be
warrior.
long. I don't know why she went way back up there. That's a little strange. A little strange indeed.
Dark Lord.
Oh my goodness, you
Sister of the Dark
need to get out of there fast. You are on death's door.
All shall be mine.
Alright, I'm gonna put
Druid
her in
savage.
Shadow Dart's army and hope that she can live there. So that means this other character really needs to go somewhere else.
Sorceress of
Does she need to march north? Probably. Find her way into an army up here?
Death walks. Beyond compare.
No. Where was she at? I could put her on a Black Ark army.
Chosen of
This
the
army has a sorceress as the head. I mean, that army's got a sorceress.
Mother
Morathi
of
is
the
the sorceress.
Bewitching.
I guess we'll just put her in the
revenge.
Black Ark army when we reinstate it here in a few turns when we get Shadow Dart
Take
back.
everything, leave nothing.
I don't know what else to do.
Man the garrison.
She's already dead. She just doesn't know it yet. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate description of her circumstances.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
Hey,
Attack
Katep.
fools.
Where are you going?
Spreading
I mean, if you're so strong and you keep wrecking all these settlements, why are you running away? Huh?
Monster.
If so strong you are, why run? Isn't that what Yoda said?
My cruelty knows no limits.
That's good, because we're gonna need a lot of cruelty, Malekith.
Carnivores all.
I'm gonna let... No, yes. If I move up here, they're just gonna come take this, but that's okay, because that'll just lure them
The
in.
predators
So
come.
let's go ahead and push this way and lure these guys in to the Great Arena, and if they don't come, I'll go ahead and start the building. It's not like I'm
What
gonna
do
run
you
short on money anyway,
Hate in.
so yeah. Yeah. Alright. Malekith's recruiting. Ah! Now you're stuck or something? Like, I mean, you ran away and
Pain.
he just did it again. He just did it again. Please tell me I can reach him.
I shall destroy.
Okay, thank you. Alright, Dimitri, look, I mean, you're really annoying.
Await.
You're not gonna have any friends, and you killed my
More
witch
slaves
elves,
are
and I'm not
required.
happy about it.
What dark and
No one likes you.
violent Dark Lord.
This army is not exactly set up the way I would like.
Crushing victory.
Needs more shades. They always need more shades. More shades!
Dark and noble warrior.
It's too sunny out here. Slaughter Lord, Witch Elves, Sisters of Slaughter, Charybdis Hydra, Blackguard. Okay.
This one is capable.
Alright, I've got this army set up up here.
My powers are yours.
Move a little farther back north. There's another Kislevite army here. I mean, how many? We killed 2 of them recently, and this will be number 3, I think. 3, I'm pretty sure. Southern Jungles. If Malekith was a bad interior designer... Kish King, what? It's questions like this that keep me up at night. 40,000 IQ plays. Belhamun would be pleased with you. I don't know. Belhamun would be pretty upset with me tonight, the way that I'm performing. I should really be doing better.
Orders. To the fray.
Why are you running?
I will not.
Yes, you will,
Heal,
Volkmar.
beasts of Druki.
You will.
The end comes.
I feel like I'm missing a master character from this army. Oh, Luminarch and Rockets, my favorite.
Tear flesh from bone.
My favorite. Will Clausen's just thinking about this, but what happened to Malice and Hellebrun? If it's not known, they got killed early in the campaign, I suppose. I never got to see them. Whenever I confederated Malekith, they weren't alive. Now, he may have confederated them, and I just had the bad fortune of confederating while they were wounded, and that's something that CA hasn't fixed. And even Malekith in here is bugged, where I confederated him. I can't use Seraphon. Even though it's unlocked, we can't use it. So it's really frustrating. Malekith has no dragon, and there's no sign of Malice or Hellebrun.
Beastmaster.
It is unfortunate.
Dealers in death.
This army doesn't have shades? What was I thinking? I guess because I was trying to roleplay a little bit with this one, and the Beastmaster has a bunch of units that he likes to focus on.
Ready. Eager for battle. Dark elves. Battle ready. Lord.
Okay, here we go. We gotta close the distance in a hurry. Because those rocket batteries are brutal.
Battle calls. Beastmaster.
Oh. First shot, we're about 30% deleted. Oh my Luminarch. What was he aiming at? Alright, that works for me, actually.
Sister of the Dark Convent.
That actually works for me.
Beastmaster.
Are there any cavalry? No, there are not. Let's destroy this Luminarch real quick. It's made the mistake of overextending.
Advance, Druki.
Dragons, if you would be so kind as to swing over and deal with the rocket battery, that'd be great.
We are ready.
Alright, looks like the Luminarch's gonna go die. Okay, that's one dead Luminarch. There's the banishment from our friend Volkmar.
My blade.
Just got charged here. Let's blow up these knights. Guess we gotta get out of here pretty quick. Man, look how our troops are like half dead before we even began fighting. I love it. That is some artillery blast. Ravagers. Can you guys start shooting Volkmar for me? Rocket battery, please. Let's Doombolt someone. I feel like Doombolting someone. And let's chill in some people too. Attack this. What's going on over here? Yeah, go ahead and get out of that fight, please. Can you go attack those for me? That would be fantastic.
Orders? Where's the kid?
On to battle.
Another Doombolt for good measure. Right there. Ought to do it. How are their halberds holding up like kings against
Chariots!
all my chariots right now? Okay, just ignore their stupid archers. They're just archers. Get back here and help me. This is ridiculous how the halberds, like Empire pole arms. Look at this.
We are ready. Onwards
It's ridiculous.
to murder.
I'm getting real tired of this kind of stuff.
Chariots! By
He's
Cain!
down with the chariots.
Dread knights!
Empire pole arms. 30 kills.
Glorious!
Up against Blackguard right now. Swing out here because we're gonna go kill these. I told my Hydra to attack these guys like a couple minutes ago, but no, of course not. Why would I do that?
We are ready!
Why would I follow Air's order? Okay.
Dealers in death!
Man, I might have been better off to auto-resolve this.
Slash! Kill!
Look at Volkmar the Indestructible. There you go. Take down that wagon. Alright, the High Beastmaster has prevailed. His beast have laid waste to Volkmar. Imagine green skin. Oh, jeez. Love the vids. Had a question. Do you think an RTX 2060 with the Ryzen 5 will run Warhammer 2? Yeah, it'll run it very smooth. I actually go back a little while to the video. That's exactly what I built not too long ago. Like, you know, just a few weeks back, I made a 3-part video series that's up on my channel where I built that exact thing. See how it functions. You can watch me build it, and then I recorded a couple of videos with it. Runs the game just fine. Runs it really well.
Servitude is your destiny.
You'll be playing it on high settings for sure.
You're worth more alive. Voyaging.
All right, here we go.
High Beastmaster.
Port Reaver is safe once again.
No.
I tell you what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna come inland just a hair,
Ferocious.
because if the Empire does end up sending both these stacks to Port Reaver on the next turn, that would be a little bit bad. If not a lot a bit bad.
Tyrant.
Okay, now what am I gonna do with this army? I don't like ditching a dragon, but I mean, I kind of need a caster. Magic's pretty important.
Fear my malice.
I can feel that.
Now, when he says "fear my malice," is that like M-A-L-U-S, or is he talking like M-A-L-I-C-E?
Destructive.
You love the FFAs, Marshall. Thanks for being here tonight too. Appreciate you joining the stream. Very great to have you here. Someone's saying I run this on a 1050. You got it. Oh yeah, a 2060 will not just run the game. It will run the game very well. You're not going to be like having a hard time or anything. It's going to run the game very nicely. Very nicely indeed. I want Dark Regina to come invade Ulthuan. Actually, no, she requested to go invade their homelands, but man, that's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard to get over there alive because they're sailing so many stacks across the ocean at any given time. I hope these agents stay over here. Let's keep giving them more targets here. Yeah, stay over here. Like, stay focused. Right there on that settlement. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, so please stay focused right there. If we're ever going to want to invade them, we're going to need more armies.
Madness fills the air.
Invade Ulthuan unsubscribed. I didn't make you do it yet. I know you told me you wanted to go invade. Wasn't it like Bretonia or something? Who was it you wanted to go get? Dwarves? No, it was dwarves. She wanted to kill the dwarves. Supreme Sorceress Dark, Supreme Sorceress Beast. Let's do a Beast Sorceress this time.
Supreme Sorceress of Grog. Supreme Sorceress of Grog.
This is pretty much air versus all. Yes, it is. At this point. Ah, we got Barb Storm again. We'll take it.
Limitless power.
At least there's no agents up here to assassinate us at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and do these first this time, and then we'll work our way over, because it's gonna be a while before we get to Lightning Strike and really need it anyway. Dreaded Slaver. Start recruiting our troops, and then we'll get the heroes here in a little bit. Blades of the Blood Cleaner out, huh? I'm gonna do the same army. It's just been too effective for me. I know it may be a little more boring for you all, but it just works. It works against lots of different factions, so it just... Hey, what's going on, Dills? Thanks for joining. Yeah, that tournament was ridiculous. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to put it up on the channel. I think people will get a kick out of it. I'll be recording it tomorrow. What time is it, by the way? I have to get off here fairly soon. But not just yet, but fairly soon. Man, it is hot in here. This 2080 Ti is a space heater, and it's not exactly winter here anymore, so... Whew! Got the fan on and everything, and it is warm.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Who's got the... Oh, it's...
Dark Sorceress.
I don't know how to get Regina to where she needs to be, is the problem here. I guess for the next few turns, I mean, she's kind of almost as, well...
Dreadlord.
I'm trying to think how to do this.
Mother of the
Let's just have her chill here for a minute.
Sorceress of Grond.
Oh, hurry and get in there, you got an agent all over you. It's probably gonna get you anyway. Who's on our injury list right now? Who's on the, yeah, Boudica's on the injury list.
Sorceress of Nagaroth.
I actually kind of think she needs to go north. Well, no, because we're going to probably recruit the Black Ark down here. Over at Ziggurat. Let's have her go to Ziggurat. It's kind of risky over there. Maybe she can assassinate a few people for us along the way. Didn't we do the... No, we did a different right. We did a different one. Is it hot or is it just you? I mean, your Fire Sorceress casting spell. I wish it was the Fire Sorceress that was, like, making it hot with all the fire spells here. But, no, it is... when you have an Intel processor, like the 9900K that I'm running here, and you have a 2080 Ti, that's already like 500 or 600 watts of heat you have to dissipate. And you know, you can water cool them and all this stuff. I'm not water cooling a graphics card. I am the processor, but that doesn't mean the heat doesn't go somewhere, right? It's just the water cooler is exchanging it to the liquid, which is then got to exchange it to the air in a radiator. And all that ends up in the ambient air in your room, which is very, very hot. That's one of the other benefits to not building a really overkill PC like mine. If you're running like a Ryzen 3600 and the 2060 like the other guy mentioned, you will not notice this much heat in your room. And those parts game not as good as mine, but close enough without spending the extra thousands of dollars that you would be crazy to ever build kind of beyond that point unless you're just don't have the money to spend and you want to, right? If you have it to spend and you want to, sure. Yeah, pour some water on it. That's what I should do. Yeah, it is hot. And I watched them all before, like I've done tests on them. Their temperature's fine, like their operating temperature. Nothing's out of the, it just pours a lot of waste heat because you're putting a lot of power into it. You know, that whole law of conservation of energy thing that your science teacher used to tell you about.
Cruelty and violence.
Still recruiting there. I kind of want to come up here and cut off the Empire's settlements, but it's a little bit risky because we don't really know what's up here.
Damn it.
Oh, hang on. Look, Dreadlord of Haggrief. Construct the Dark Crag in the sinister city of Haggrief. Sweet! I've been trying to get all of the achievements, and we just got one. Nice.
Torture them first. Cower before mine.
Nagar. Is it Nargar or Nagar?
Take their
Nagar.
meager
Nagrar.
possessions.
Nagrar?
What
Alright.
is your
We're
dark?
taking back the North, people. Malekith lost it. We're reclaiming it.
Hate in.
We're reclaiming the North.
This one is capable.
Just get a liquid nitrogen cooler. I mean, that would help some. Then my room might get a little cool. I don't know. I'm not even sure liquid nitrogen can keep up with Intel these days. Because, I mean, you all seen what Intel's strategy is, right? It's like AMD comes out and punches them in the face. And at first, they just ignore them and call them glued together processors. And then AMD comes out and punches them in the face a second time. And Intel's like, well, hey, look, we can make more cores too. We're going to put them all right here on this tiny little package. And like your whole computer's burning down, and then they get the frequency up higher, and then they're like, and AMD's getting ready to punch them in the face a third time, and they're like, look, we got this 9900K, it's 5 gigahertz, it's amazing. Good luck cooling it, but it's amazing. And now there's another generation of Intel coming out. Hoo boy.
Be quick.
If this stuff's hot, boy, don't you know that one's gonna be hot.
I am the Witch King.
You are the Witch King. This is correct. Yeah, Intel is turning into a toaster manufacturer.
Feel my
And I like Intel stuff. It's still very good for gaming. It's very expensive. And you have to buy a lot of motherboards if you want to keep up with Intel. They're certainly viable at gaming, but I mean, they're definitely turning into an oven. Almost more than they are a processor company. So... I game on the Intel one on a day-to-day basis. I'm streaming on it right now, so clearly I don't argue with the results you get from Intel, but they have gotten beat in terms of power efficiency, design, value. They've gotten beat bad. Upgradability. They have gotten hurt a lot, and they're about to get hurt more because there's even cheaper Ryzen chips releasing here very soon, so Intel is going to be in a world of hurt as far as competition. They're already in a world of hurt. It's going to take them several years to be able to really answer because they got caught behind here. But, you know, competition's good. It drives people to do better. And that's what you need as a consumer. You want people fighting for your business.
Chosen of
If they're fighting for your business, it should be a good thing.
Dark purpose.
Yeah. There we go.
Bloodshed
Shadow
becomes
darts. Is this our character? Yeah, I think this is where one of our characters is wounded that we're waiting to come back. Yeah, rip 10 nanometer. Yeah, the 10 nanometer that never was. It's like, hey, we're gonna release it maybe next year. Yeah, maybe the next year. Okay, just kidding. One more year. Okay, no, not at all. That's the story of 10 nanometer from Intel. I don't think Intel's gonna release the 10 nanometer. Ahmed's or Mustafa saying he thinks they'll catch up with the 10. They will. They'll gain a little ground because they're increasing the clock speeds and throwing a couple more cores on there. That's not Intel's problem. Their clock speeds are great. Their overclocking tends to be better than AMD and stuff like that too. It's their value that's terrible, Mustafa. That's their problem right now. If you want to get one of these new Intel processors coming up, you're gonna have to go get. I know they haven't announced all this stuff. Let's not kid ourselves. You're gonna have to go get a new Z490 board or whatever the heck it's gonna be. Intel's gonna require you to go get a new motherboard. When the 4000 series AMD releases next year, you're going to be able to plug it right into the same boards that you've been using from the beginning. AMD's already proved that. And so that is a huge difference, like not having to spend all that money. So as far as a value proposition goes, Intel's just getting shellacked, and there's no two ways about it. However, performance-wise, they are still this much ahead in games, and have been the whole time. So Intel does maintain that advantage in game. But you pay a hefty, hefty price for a very small advantage in games. And the advantage in games is only in games because it doesn't translate to a lot of other things. I think like Adobe Premiere and games, Intel is still the king, albeit just barely, and certainly not the price king. Everything else AMD wins. Value, ease of upgrades, PCIe 4.0 support. I mean, coolers included in the box. Like, I mean, AMD just wins all that stuff. Like, out and out wins it. People vote with their wallets. That is true. That is true, and it is a free market economy. So here's the interesting thing about it. So Mustafa makes a good point. Intel has a lot of market share, and a lot of people like them. They've been using their products for a very long time. And they don't want to change, or they don't trust AMD because they may have used it in a different time and didn't like it, or just don't think it's as good still, even though it is perfectly fine. So sometimes people won't move to a new product, even if, technically speaking, in so many ways it's better, because there is also product loyalty and familiarity and stuff like that as well. So, and then I think the other big thing that Intel has going for them is they still own all of the pre-built and laptop markets. AMD is edging in there, but it's not going to be easy to take over. So, interesting one. Here we go. I'll quit talking parts. I love computer parts, so I could talk about it all day. I'll try not to. Whew, these guys are almost in range already.
Battle ready. Going.
Let's back up a little more.
We understand. Orders understood.
I went AMD because of the value, although I had a bad experience with it in the past. Yeah, the value is very good. It is very good. I mean, I would recommend only one scenario for someone to buy Intel right now over AMD. You are fanatically crazy about gaming. That's all you're going to use your computer for is gaming. And you have the money. That's when you buy Intel. If your computer's sole purpose is gaming, and you have the money, that is the case in which you should buy Intel.
I lust for slaughter.
Mistress of whispers! Let hatred fly! Sorceress of Grond! Dar rises!
Lord of Fear! Bloody murder!
I run a maxed out Ryzen 2700X and 1080. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a killer setup. 2700X is a generation old now, of course, but it was a great processor then, and it still is now. Totally still a good processor. No reason to worry about upgrading that anytime soon. Games are changing. Even Total War games are changing. Like 3K already runs a lot different than Warhammer 2. 3K doesn't care as much about the highest frequency of like 1 or 2 cores on your clock. It does better with like a multi-core, and CA is going to be changing that because they're working with Intel, and Intel's increasing core count. Plus, they know Ryzen's out there, and it's increasing core count. You're going to see games swapping and really favoring heavier core counts. There's a cool channel on YouTube called Hardware Unboxed. It's an Australian tech channel, and they've done a bunch of tests, like kind of re-benchmarking Intel versus AMD in gaming, and it's shifting. The older titles that are built the older way still favor Intel, but Intel has lost that edge in many of the newer games that have started being developed in a multi-core processor type world. So it's changing very quickly. It's going to be exciting. Oof, we beat up that rocket battery pretty good.
All shall tremble.
Wow, we took a hit from something. They got a Luminarch? What did we take a hit from? Is it a gun volley? No, we're not in range. What in the world did we get hit by? Ugh.
The true king. Attack.
Let's see what happens when I just AI attack the whole army. Who's this over here flying around, by the way? Is this just a general of the Empire? Wreck him! Okay, okay, hang on. What's going on here? You got plenty of targets, Shades. What are my Shades doing? They should have started firing from a distance.
Carnage awaits. Shades. Onwards to murder.
Alright, sometimes I like the AI attack orders, and then sometimes I hate them. Like right there, it just totally bugged out. And like right here, you're being attacked by Knights of the Blazing Sun, and they just ignore them and just run through it.
End them.
Kill Leetdorf. Those rocket batteries, though. Where's old Mally?
I will have destruction. Come forth. Attend me.
My power is yours.
Shades.
Still got guns.
Slay them.
Is Leetdorf still? Okay, he's dead. I was like, Leetdorf better not be alive. Let's go kill some rocket batteries, shall we? Oh, that blob over there, it is so juicy. Hydra, do you mind just stepping over here? Oh my goodness. Knights of the Blazing Sun and these grenade launchers just totally bulldozed us over here. Shades, I require your assistance. I require your assistance in this vicinity. My breath attacking that real quick, that'd be great. Oh my goodness! They just totally deleted that unit of Shades there. Yeah, can you all kill this Borderman? Because that Borderman is going to destroy my whole army. Have you guys used the Borderman? They are nuts. Like, crazy good. Okay, how are the Bordermen still alive? This is how many Shades that have targeted them? GG. Bordermen. Alright, this blob really, I feel like it should have taken a lot more damage than that. Kill the Death Jacks, kill that please. What's back here? War wagon, eh? It's different. Lightning strike that. Can you help over here, please? Yeah, let's get some units called. Ah, good. Let's kill this Reichsguard quickly. So of course, it's gonna pull away from me.
Destruction is come!
Wow, I got totally mobbed by units over there. It's okay though, I have an answer. Hey Hydra, could you come help me with something there? That'd be great. Let's turn that into a Hydra bomb. Taking that out. I really want you to engage there. I'm actually quite serious about it. These are reinforcements that they still have coming on. All the war wagons randomly coming in back there. I need you all to nuke this blob. Thank you. Please and thank you. Oh, Malekith can reach it actually too. Let's shade nuke it while blade winding. Oh, I misclicked that. Crap. Misclick. Rip. Alright, Malekith helped bust up most of that. Let's finish breaking that up. Dragons, I need your assistance, please. There's a huntsman general over here who really would like you to kill him. Oh, so they have a whole other army coming on. Well, I'm just not playing well again. It's very typical of me tonight. Just huge numbers of Empire at this point. It's really hurting us. Though I think we can tilt the balance bar. Let's come back here and start killing war wagons, and I would think that that will actually probably completely tilt this. Oh my, war wagons. You got enough war wagons? Are they serious? Alright, General the Empire down. Let's come over here. Still a huge blob over here. Mali, where are you at? Come on over here, son.
Malekith.
I am ready.
Okay, dive bomb that guy. Woo! Another pig explosion.
Shades
You know they're feeling that.
to destruction.
Oh, another rocket battery. That's fantastic. Dragons, as soon as you finish mauling that huntsman general, I have another bit of food for you all back here. Yeah, there's just a whole Empire army kind of slow rolling in on us here. If we start getting rid of some of these units, I'm gonna pull back a bunch of my blackguards actually, and kind of push forward some of my monsters. Maybe pull back some, actually. Because we're a little bit overextended in a few places here. I'm gonna use my shades too. Oh my gosh, we're getting rocket blasted. It hurts. It really doesn't feel good. Oh, these guys are still alive. I thought they were all routing. Piece of crap. Can we get in here and kill these guys, please? Oh, my rockets. Rockets are so obnoxious. Look at this. 72 kills already on the one rocket launcher. Now the power bar is going to swing. This is going to end up being like that battle I had with Morathi all that time ago. Look at this. You just can't get rid of their leadership, so it turns into a lot longer slog than you intended it to be, which just ends up favoring the AI, of course, because they've got numbers on their side at the moment.
Battle ready.
And we do not. But if we keep killing units like these war wagons, oh my goodness. Stop those rockets, please. Like, I cannot impress upon you how important it is for you to kill those rockets. Another war wagon out. I was hoping we killed all these war wagons with all their ammo, that would kind of help turn the tide, but it really has done almost nothing. And the Huntsman General's still alive. Fantastic. Can you guys go blob kill him, please? Thank you.
Seeking victims.
Okay, let's just bring our shades forward. Start wrecking all the reinforcements. I'm gonna bring Malekith in as bait. Okay, 2 rocket launchers are gone. Luminarch of Hish. Oh my gosh, there's another rocket back here. Alright, go get one of the rockets, please.
We are ready. My blade.
Kill the Huntsman. Let's hit that thing. Something clean that up, Malekith. Spread out a little, boys. Spread out a little. Spread out.
On to slaughter.
Kill the Luminarch. Okay, did we kill the Huntsman General over here?
Now.
The amount of reinforcements here is too dang high.
Nagarothi.
Oh my gosh, there's a Reichsguard here. Piece of crap. There goes the few shades that I had left. Dadgummit. Now a rock. How is that rocket firing at me? He's got 2 dragons chewing on his face. Get real. It's like literally 2 dragons right in his gob. And he's firing at me. The Luminarch had 2 dragons attacked on it, got saved. Okay, get out of there, dragons. Just go kill the handgunners. You're getting wrecked. This is like a bad joke.
Druki, forward.
Right, managed to get the Reichsguard out of there. Malekith is all by himself here. Can we Doombolt this fight? Yes, we can, and will.
Without question.
Where is the balance of power coming from here for the AI? Like, where? What?
Moving out.
What's giving them the ability to stay in this battle?
Forward. Onward. Slaughter them. Nagorothi.
Dark sorcery. Death hag.
Reichsguard.
On to slaughter.
Alright, it was a mess. It was an ugly, ugly mess. But we won. That is going to be all the time I'm going to have for tonight. I feel like I almost got pushed back on this episode more than I accomplished. And wow, we lost our death hag we just recruited. Alright, whatever. Wow. Well, we beat 3 Empire stacks, and we're going to be able to recover fairly quick, I think, so... yeah, we'll see. Woo! I'm almost, like, tired from fighting all these battles. It's crazy.
Enslave the weak.
This is, like, the nuttiest late game I have ever faced. It is absolutely absurd. Oh, I'm so glad that Katep already took his turn, or else he would have attacked us right there. Let's see what happens in the rest of the turn in, see what we're up against. It's a good thing we kept Regina there, because the Empire Army just came running all over it. Karazakrak. Okay, the Agent Storm continues. Okay, they finally moved north, so now we're gonna have to chase them. That's fine though. Like, this is gonna hurt a little, but it's not the end of the world. But this is kind of good. We got the dwarves to come out.
We will.
Yes, they're gonna take a couple settlements off me, but getting them to come out is just gonna eventually get them pinched and killed. So this is good. The fact that they won't come try and actually finish off my armies and they're just trying to finish off settlements is gonna be their downfall here. That is so many dwarf stacks. Holy mackerel. It's a good thing we have Lightning Strike. Yeah, the AI in Force March is kind of a joke sometimes. They are like utter masters of Force March cheesing. Alright. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dwarf stacks up here. 8, 9, and that's after all the ones we've killed in the last couple episodes. Alright, well the good thing here is that Nolosi Shadow Dart is in range of a couple of them, and she has support to get her back to, so on the next episode we'll jump right in with Nolosi. We'll start wrecking dwarf stacks the proper way, one at a time, and we'll start putting an end to all this dwarf nonsense on the next episode. And then it looks like the Empire has come ashore down here as well. So I'm going to prepare and kind of move forward over here in an ambush stance as well. It's a pretty bad chance of ambush, actually. It's not that good. But even if we're just hidden, we might be able to move in and single these guys out as well. While they're trying to siege Swamp Town or something. So this is, I mean, it looks annoying, but it's actually kind of good. Because if we play this right, we've got a good, here, we'll give Regina a kill on Boris. This will give us a chance to, that's why I left Regina there in the ambush stance, so that they wouldn't see her. And they would come ashore and then get killed. So, yeah, we'll pick it up from here next time. Heir of Carthage signing out for now. I will see you all next time.